Hello Gemini and welcome to Soul Sundays. Gemini, it's a quick 3-card spread, 3 cards from the tarot, 1 card for your romance energy for the week ahead, 1 for your health, and then I've got a new oracle deck that I'm going to pull for you today. Massive shout out to the Chan sisters who made an incredible donation to the channel. It enabled me to purchase some new decks to use for you and also some beautiful flowers like this one right here. All right, so let's get started. What is the energy that's coming up for you this week, Gemini? Week beginning the 12th of July, 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have 3 cards for Gemini for their week ahead? Yeah, I talked about big changes coming up and you've drawn the 2 of Wands, which speaks about looking over the horizon. Yeah, looking at your options, thinking about what you want to do, where you want to make a move, thinking, Gemini, what is it that you're going to change? What is your next move? Where are you going to go? I do see you emotionally moving on from something. So whether that be a job, whether that be a person, whether that be just letting go of something from the past. What's amazing is that we've got Mercury going direct today. So that's pretty powerful because Mercury is the ruler of your sign. So you're going to feel like this cloud that's lifted for you in particular. And you'll be able to see clearly so that you can move forward. My advice is just don't go rushing to make any decisions just yet. It's still in its shadow period, which means, you know, the planet isn't back to its full strength. So my advice is to wait a little bit and, you know, if you need to sign any new documents or make any changes, the best day to do that this week would be the 16th. Okay, solar plexus chakra for your love relationship this week, which is all about I am. Who are you, Gemini? Until you figure out who you are, Gemini, then you're never going to attract the love that's right for you. So if you haven't done that shadow work, the invitation is here this week to do so. Who am I? What kind of life do I want to have? What kind of life do I want to live? What kind of life do I want to share with another? They're the kind of questions that you should be asking yourself this week, Gemini. Beautiful. Okay, so 2 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands. What the bloody heck does that mean? This is all about having the forethought to go and make a change, okay? It can represent a thinking and planning about travel or a move or wanting to make a move. For some of you, it could literally be thinking about wanting to make a house move and it's time to relocate, or you're relocating and it's taken out of your hands. For others of you, I see this being you know, literally about what it is that you do and create when it comes to the world, you know, finding your passion, finding your happy place. And sometimes it's just such a wanky bloody term because it's like, what's my passion? You know, like, I don't know, like, how do I figure that out? It's something that takes a lot of soul searching and deep work, but if you keep on asking, if you keep on questioning, you'll find it. One of the things I'm most passionate about is tarot, and if you haven't seen any of my other Empress videos, go have a look. But, you know, 10 years ago, I wouldn't even touch a deck of tarot cards. And now it's pretty much my most loved thing to do and the basis of what I bring to you on the channel. So when we're looking at what our life purpose is and what brings us the most joy, it typically is something that we do as a second nature. And, you know, often I'll see people go, but how can I make money out of that? How can I monetize that? Well, that's not your answer to worry about. That's Spirit's answer. That's Simba, by the way, coming to join your reading. But you will be victorious when you keep asking that question, okay? Because I have the card here proving it. I'm pretty sure Taurus got this in the same position. So some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you might be on the cusp of the deacons for the signs. But I just want you to know, whatever is going on right now, if there is a job opportunity and you're being offered something in another state, and that's something that you really want, you will be victorious. You will get it. If there is it's a new course or something that just fires you up, something that makes you passionate. Maybe it's not even anything to do with life purpose or what you do in this world. Maybe it's just something that you enjoy, like you really enjoy working out or going and doing, you know, maybe you play a sport, something like that. You're going to be victorious, okay? Definitely a week for focusing and honing in on what it is that you want to do in this world, what brings you joy. Interesting enough, you've got the solar plexus chakra card for your romance advice. This is the solar plexus is all about understanding who you are at your personal power. I was running retreats out to Uluru at a stage, helping people unlock this and find balance and harmony, because that is the spot on the earth where the energy is most strong for balancing this personal power center. For you, I think it's all about, until you figure out what it is that you want to do in the world, then you're going to struggle to give love to another. For those that are in couples, it could mean this week that it's really, you just don't have this headspace to try and communicate to your partner. Just ask them to be patient with you. For those that are single, my advice is this week, if you're on dating apps or if you just, you're not 100% sure about someone, just maybe pull your energy back from it. This is not the week for that. This is the week for focusing on self, focusing on who am I, what do I want to do in the world. And another way that you can find that and connect to it, and that I have done myself, is through meditation. Your physical body message for this week, your health message, is about focusing on meditation. If you don't have a meditation practice, again, there's another whole video I've done on that. I recommend an app called Insight Timer. Go check it out. It's fantastic. You can connect with me. I'm on there. I have a profile. But meditation allows you to drop into self and figure out what it is that you want, what will fulfill you, what will bring you the most joy. And finally, your oracle card this week is number 3, and it says the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. And it says, so there's this vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answerings of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So what this is saying to you is if that you feel a little bit stuck, like I've talked about major change coming last week for you. If you're like going, Ali, it's not here. I don't know what the change is. I don't know what's coming. I just want you to know that every time you keep on asking, every time you keep on making a request, like, let's say you want to move house and that's potentially on the cards. Every time you keep putting out there and manifesting, I'd like the perfect home that has this and that has that, and be really specific, you're drawing that energy to you, and it goes into a vortex. It goes into a vortex that's going to bring it towards you. It's the same for relationships. If you're wanting to draw in a new committed partner, every time you put that out to the universe, it draws them to you. Okay, so my advice is, whenever trying to manifest anything in your life, that you're at the right vibration in order to bring it in. Often what I see is people desperately wanting a husband or a wife, but they're not actually at that position or point to be able to draw that in. You'll start attracting partners that are at that level when you're at that level yourself. Does that make sense? So it's like you will mirror the people that you want to bring in when you've done the work. And if you haven't done the work, and you don't know this basic fundamental, then it's not going to align. You may meet a couple that are of a higher vibration than you, that know their shit, that know who they are, that know where they're going, but it won't align with you because you're unsure within yourself. Okay? Does that make sense? It's pretty deep for a weekly reading, but that I had to get out there for someone. If it does, please write in the comments below. I read all of them. But that was your reading for this week, Gemini. Meditation will bring you the answer. I wish you much love and light, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.